And so we live now the life of a freaking on-the-run criminal. Not actually a criminal. We live life on the run now. One moment to look behind. My friends. Alphino? I recognize that anywhere, even though you're just wearing your hood. Is that... I think that's Raoban's adoptive son.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
Alphino, you're alive! How the fuck did you escape? Also, they all kind of stay behind to cover my retreat, so as far as we know, they're dead. Or they've been arrested.
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Yeah, we had some inklings. I mean, I don't know why we didn't investigate more, considering how corrupt we thought this was.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
I like this guy's voice. He comes up as question mark. Pray, small being, who are you? An escape carriage!
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Bremont. I wonder if this changes based on what city you go to. So at the start of when you first create your character, you're on a carriage with a bunch of. It turns out later that they're all brothers or something like that. But you're on a character with basically you're with a cut copy of this character, either going on a carriage to Gridania, or going on a carriage to Ul'dah, or on a ship to Limsa. So this is the guy we had in Gridania. So I bet you, because this is Ul'dah, so why wouldn't they have the Ul'dah version? But I bet you it was whatever other character you ran into. They bring him back. All right, our carriage out of here, dude. Let's go. We're in your debt. Dude, they're going out to search for me in this amount of numbers?
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Dude, thank you. Does he even know what's going on? What freaking good timing, my friend. Also, thanks, Carriage Rider Man. It's good to know we have allies still out there that would believe us. Oh, we're a fucking corrupted merchants, like fucking empty words. Dark times indeed. Be up for a little longer, but the streaming platform you were using to watch the movie was lagging a lot. Oh dear. Yeah, it's gotta be a pain in the ass.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
Oh my god, Alice, you son of a gun. You knew this was all happening?
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were!
He was hiding out in the ruins?
Aye, And judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon.
Oh no, that was the ruins that we just came from. I didn't realize there was ruins. Wow, he just picked out a random spot.
Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
There's some definitely must have been some kind of fate. You have great timing, sir.
I had thought to look out for Alize, but it would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Well, I mean, people were already being, like, there was already machinations going on in the dark. So I don't think you made any mess. But maybe you were, the plan was too grand, too quick. Such a large scale, unsupervised.
Young sir?
Yeah, who are you? Nicely voiced pal. I already know vaguely who this is. I said it at the beginning, but please remind me what your name is. Oh my god, such glorious hair. I remember now.
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin Terrapin. I love him. I love him already. That's such a great voice too.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah.
Damn.
Scarce had my boots touched
All
the
the
cobbles though when the
Lilliput
streets
swoon.
erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
Dude, if Pippin, who's been on the Alamegan front for the past couple of months, can see this shit. Damn, by the way, Pippin comes such a time. I just got back to Ul'dah and shit's hitting the fan here. I'm already part of helping escape convicts.
The blame plainly lies with the monetarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yeah, there we go. His adoptive son.
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate.
Yeah, he got his arm cut off.
Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
I'm glad we're leaving the city in your capable hands, Pippin.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
Fugitives. That's what we are now. Is it Alice?
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation. But in the end...
It was a lofty dream, lad. But in the end, there's a lot of corrupt shit.
'Twas I who needed saving.
It happens. All right. Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. Bramont, you are a champion. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Indeed it is. We gotta clear our names. We gotta root out the corruption. find out who's really behind the plot. All right. Also, thank you, carriage person, who's also saved us. All right, let's go. How could I have been so blind? Poor Alphino. To be fair, like, we knew shit was going down. I hope Rio's okay. Rio. See you on the other side, Rio. Stay alive. Wherever you are. I'm not gonna be able to do this guy's voice justice. The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. The fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he let us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Wow, that's high praise. Father spoke often of you, Kelwyn, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Yeah. Thank you, dude. Thanks for helping Alphino. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Kelwyn are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarpin, but Dude, he's still in shock. Alphino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Who is it? Sid! Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling out a fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise, which is an airship, but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetarists and the Crystal Braves. Coerthus. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. To the Heavens Ward expansion. No, I fear I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monitors and their cronies. I salute you, Pippin. Be our force for good in Ul'dah. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. And I would hope the other leaders would also not tolerate that kind of talk amidst their city-states, considering they know us personally. But then again, like even Telegia threw the doubt, like, ooh, not the mind powers, like, fucking hell. They've ensorcelled the leaders. Dumbasses. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and her allies. That's right. These baseless accusations will fall on deaf ears. I'm screenshotting that one because that's what I've been saying this entire time. If the people turn their backs on us, I swear to God. Marshal Terrapin, I don't know what to say. Ha! Now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Thank you, Pippin. I guess we got far enough away with the carriage that this isn't conspicuous. Up, up, there's no rest for the righteous. Oh, there we go. I'm using that line from now on. Anytime it's just like, oh, we're not getting any rest, or up, a new thing has arisen, I'm just gonna be like, alright, no rest for the righteous. Salute. There we go. All the way to Corythus. He's so silent without any music going on or anything like that. Are you leaving us, Sid? Stoic nod. Stoic nod. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Horsefant. Mayhap he will know what to do. Oh, dude, Alphino, so disheartened. Look at, he's sitting at the table, dude. Head bound. Look at Alphino. Lord Horsefant has agreed to grant us succor. He says that he will be that we will be safe here. Okay, so he's taking us in. Fugitives we are, and he's taking us in. Master Alphino has told me of your tale, Kelwyn. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Well, it was partially that we turn to you because we trust you, and also partially because Corythus is very convenient and you guys won't take to enemy forces in your lands. Whereas in the other city-states it might be a little bit more lackluster since they're so allied already. So, you know, it's more partially convenience, partially it's you who we trust most in these lands, so. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. 'Twould be best if I explained in full. In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than an unconditional support.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished.
Okay, but we can hang out here? Just like we'll just hang out here, make ourselves useful, you know? You won't even notice us here.
But do not despair. You are not without allies.
Lord Horsefant.
You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish.
Thank you.
Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
The waking sands, the rising stones, the falling snows. Way to inject a little bit of humor into this whole chiffon, especially since we left most of our allies behind right now and they might be dead. We don't know if they're dead or alive right now. glad we still
All
have
frivolity
friends.
aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor.
You saint.
Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Thank you, friend.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
I don't remember the initial questing here, but I do remember we made friends with one of the houses here. So it was House Fortin, but I forget how. So I think maybe if he's saying something like this, maybe we cleared one of his friends from being labeled as a heretic and getting killed.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
When you give characters voices based off like what they actually sound like, and they do have voice acting, I try, but it's hard. It's obviously hard to mimic. And then other times the person just never gets a voice. So, but sometimes they'll put in like, you know, they'll type it in like a way that makes it sound like it's accented. So, you know, like they'll be like if it's a piratey accent, they'll be like, oh, therefore, you know, like it'll be like all like abbreviated in such a way so I can base the accent on that the person would speak with upon reading it. But otherwise, I just guess by how if they don't have a voice, then I guess based on how they look or how they act, and just give them a random voice. Otherwise, I try to stay close-ish to how their voices sound when they have the voice acting, but obviously I'm no voice actor myself. So, and you know, like there's a wide array of characters here and there's no way I can mimic all of them, but I give like a vague attempt to be somewhat close. I try with what I'm given, but I am just one woman with no voice acting training.
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Of course they would. I want to screenshot that because I like that line. I didn't take a lot of screenshots. I was looking through my screenshots of playing the original A Realm Reborn game, and I took a lot of scenery screenshots, but not a lot of text screenshots, and I think I'd appreciate screenshots like this. Memories along the way. Yeah, when in the one woman show, sometimes it feels like it. Especially when I'm talking to all the different signs and it's just like, alright, time to put on the different voices for this puppet show. Alright, anything else to say, Al Shafan? The intercessory awaits, Kelvin. Pray don't know. Pray do not keep your companion in suspense. I'm certain their hearts will soar at the sight of you. Oh, we have some companions in the intercessory. Sorry, I must have missed that. Alpha now? There was someone who managed to escape. Who managed to escape? And what of those who did not? Oh, we're gonna see someone managed to escape. Okay, good. They have all the lines here. You once fought to preserve the honor. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. 'Tis a blessing I may now repay the debt in kind. But let us not dwell on this. Pray join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those interested. Okay, no. Wait, when did he say that we got some people that that we managed to get out? But do not spare with okay. Well, somebody managed to escape. We'll see who it is. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh, okay, even more cutscenes. Let's go. We're on the cutscene train. Tataru! Alphino! Kelwyn! Is it really you? Forget it, Tataru! You made it! Oh my god, she thought everybody was probably dead. She didn't know what happened to us. I'm so happy that you are... Sob. That you're not dead. I tried contacting Minfili and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. What about Flahamin? Is she okay? Flahamin told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Yugiri! I forgot Yugiri's voice. Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Yugiri! Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Alright, we haven't seen Yugiri without her mask, I forgot. Hey guys, look at me. I'm the new race that comes out in Heaven's Ward, is basically sort of what this is. Couldn't show beforehand because it was the new race. Which is Ul'dah. Pretty, isn't she? She is. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. Oh wow, so now he's got a safe house for, I guess, Scion loyalists. The old headquarters, we knew it would come in handy eventually as a safe house. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? She looks so cool. I like the way her horns look. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite races. And yeah, they are horns. Sorry, where was I? Oh, yes. So we waited there at the Waking Sands hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions, even as we speak. But we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Stand's good fortune. Only the Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause of hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. I mean, they stayed behind to cover our escape, but I mean, it's possible. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. Yes. Good to know you weren't swayed, Yugiri. The Doman ninjas stand with us. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the signs restored to their rightful place of honor. Thank you, Yugiri. We could really use some people in the shadows looking into things for us. And it's been a while since she was here in the story. Like, after the Crystal Braves came in, it was Crystal Braves, Crystal Braves, Crystal Braves, and the Domans, like, the Doman ninjas under Yugiri weren't mentioned that much, so I'm glad she's here. Thank you, Yugiri. Our allies are rallying.
'Tis all my doing.
No, it's not, Alphino. They're there. Let's stare into this low holy fire together.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought.
I mean, you did go for too big of an army too fast, but it's okay. Your heart was in the right place. They're there.
I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
Well, I mean, when you did speak of me at the frickin' banquet, you did make me sound like just a weapon to be used, so thanks for that. But I mean, like, I don't know why. I guess getting struck down like this is making you humble real fast.
But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
Save lives?
Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee?
Hi, that's certainly a lot to put on anybody's table. But you know, you could have done a little bit of some of those things. Maybe not going straight to defeating the Ascians, but you know. You could have started, you gotta start somewhere if you want to solve those problems, right? Right, Alphino? Oh, hydrate check. Thank you, Harmony. This is a lot of reading, so I'll take a sip of water right now. Also, hey, Doom Knocker. Yeah, these Final Fantasy weekend streams are usually more late at night as compared to my morning streams during the week, so. Well, we're still going. We're probably, I think we're close to hitting Heaven's Word, so I might stop as soon as we hit Heaven's Word, and then next weekend we'll be going into Heaven's Word from here. But yeah. All right, took a sip of water. Thanks for the hydrate check, Harmony. I appreciate it. All right.
Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos.
It's not a bad idea to bring people that want to see good in the realm together, just needed more oversight. And you could have started smaller.
It was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
But your intentions were good, right? It's okay.
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Yeah, you don't gotta be so hard on yourself. I mean, at least you're getting a little bit more humble, right? I'm choosing to believe this is hot chocolate.
Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? Damn, Hochstafan here for the pep talk.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
We need your wit, Alphino. We could have really used you in the royal chambers when Teledji was just pointing fingers left, right.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
I hardly deserve such friendship. Oh, come off it, Alphino. Your heart's in the right place. To wish God.
Alphino, if I may?
Tataru, words of inspiration.
Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard.
To wish God.
Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
That's right, Tataru. Amphilia also told me that as long as I continue to live, the light of dawn may ever be relit. Or something like that.
Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
And again. And again. Oh, she's gonna cry. This poor lass.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
Tataru. Thank you for your heartfelt words. No problem reading / talking along
Tis
with
true that
so
Eorzea yet has her guardians.
You definitely feel it after a while. That's why, yeah, it's important. Need stay hydrated. Yep, I'm still here.
The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity.
That's right. There you go, Alphino. That's the Alphino we know. But by all means, stay humble.
Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Together. We're gonna root out the corruption, we're gonna deal with Ishgard's problems, we're gonna clear our names. Oh, this is the Realm Reborn theme. Yay! We're at the end of A Realm Reborn. This was at the start of the post-main story stuff, where we retrieve Flaham, and that was like one of the first things we do. So are we getting all the little moments from there? Salute to the original voice cast. I don't think we see most of these anymore. Going into Heaven's Word, the voice acting is going to change. Oh shit, Gideon Emery voiced the voice of Rianche? I think I know that person. He voice acts somebody in Dragon Age, maybe? I do really like this song. The opening cutscene for, the trailer stuff for Realm Reborn is good stuff. With the Battle of Cartano and Louis Soir. And then Heaven's Word one is also very good. And the Shadowbringers one is good. But I think they're because it's hard to sing along to those ones. So in terms of sing-along ability, Heaven's Word, this one, and Endwalkers are great. Oh, the Nim crying scene. This is like Hydaelyn stuff, which is, you know, sometimes Hydaelyn will be like, feel, hear, think. I think I can quit out of this, but I'm enjoying listening to the song, so... But yeah, did it take longer to get through the post-main story, A Realm Reborn stuff than I thought it would. I thought I was further along than I was when I ended up stopping. Apparently I just played the... main story. So I had to do all the post-main story stuff. So I got to killing Gaius von Belzar. But that was it. And then everything else I watched after that, and I guess I just thought I did most of that. Because I remember watching somebody like talk to Midgard Somer, and I was just like, did I do that? I didn't. Apparently. And poor Mumbrita. It's like they just introduced this cool character just to kill her. And it's like, look at this badass. She's dead. This is the end of the song, by the way, so I don't know how much we'll have. Oh, if this song ends and the credits are still going, then maybe we get out of it. Yeah, I feel like Mimbrita's death could have been a bit more impactful if it really felt like Nebrales was going to kill us there and not just fuck off. But yeah, every Ascian we slay from here on out using Mimbrita's methods, a part of Mimbrita is going to be with us. Yay. Credit's still going. Uh-oh, credit's still going. Dun 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 dun. Battle music. But yeah, I don't know a lot about the Heavensward expansion. It's the one that I'm least spoiled on of all the previous expansions to Endwalker. I'm least spoiled on Heavensward. I do know some things. Like I know some major spoilers in terms of the fates of some characters and some important things that happen. But otherwise, I'm going into it mostly blind-ish. So a lot of the small things I don't know about. That'll be different for Stormblood and Shadowbringers, and that I've watched someone do a full playthrough of those, so I know almost everything. But yeah, after that though, it'll be on to Endwalker, and I am trying to stay completely spoiler-free on that one. But we'll see how long that lasts, especially considering I have a long way to go in terms of the story. Because that was just post A Realm Reborn. main story stuff. That wasn't even the entirety of the main story of A Realm Reborn. And we still have the entirety of Heavensward, and then the entirety of Stormblood, and then the entirety of Shadowbringers. So we still have a lot to get through. And all Final Fantasy XIV players. Special thanks. Oh, we've made it to the end of the the credits. Oh, is this the dark hallway? Oh, it's the dark hallway. This confrontation. We come to activate. Oh, guys.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
I knew it. What does it mean? It was very convenient that even though Rauban murdered Teleji Adeleji, who we thought was the puppet master, he was being super asshole about it, and he did. These guys might have been in cahoots. Lolorito. I'll take a grimace over a smarmy smile any day. Oh, prison cell. Is this Rauban? Oh, there he is. You know, I always thought Lolorito was an asshole, but at least he was openly an asshole. Also, thank God somebody bandaged Rauban's arm. Oh, of course, the Asians. It's always the Asians. Nabriales is no more. I always forget this guy's name because Nabriales is no more. The ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. Oh, shoot. I mean, the northern lands, then. Whatever voice I gave Elidibus. Oh, they're going to Ishgard. They're just like, alright, the Asians will meet you there. The earth is fertile and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. Fucking, oh no, wait, who is this? I was gonna say another asking emerges for the shadows. Oh shit, say what? Urianger. They toss Urianger into an Ascian cutscene? Okay. I guess here they're just like, oh my god, Urianger has betrayed us. Urianger. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. This fucking heavy shadow, dude. Wow. They're really tossing. Oh, cool. Were we going into Ishgard right now? No, wait, no, we're just getting an update on the Holy See? What is happening? You're just gonna be like, go walk the gates to Ishgard? Oh no, here we are. With Midgard Zomer.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
No, dude, of course it doesn't. We're going into a dragon war. Of course not. They're under siege.
Delusion. Despair. Death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
And that's why we're going there. So we can be the light that it needs. You'll find naught else till I get there. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Da 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 da. Yay! Achievement unlocked. My left arm went for Robon. All right, there we go. We're heavensward bound. We are heavensward bound. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, I don't wanna, let's not start into the heavensward shit since I've already been going for so long now. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. That is the end of our A Realm Reborn adventure. And next time, we're gonna continue on into Heavensward. Next time we shall go Heavensward. So yeah, hope everybody has a good day, night, whatever time zone. Be safe out there and take care of yourselves.